What's up, folks at home? Hey, Sean Wiedas here with Wiedas Marine, and today we're not really talking new boats. Well, I've got a new boat here. In fact, it's the new 2025 Ikon LX20. That's not what the video about. Today, what the video about is, you see the title, okay? You ever wondered what over $50,000 of electronics looks like? Well, today we're talking about art. The LX20 is the canvas. The artwork is what my guys in the Wiedas Marine rigging shop has done. I want to highlight some of the modern rigging that's trending right now and take you guys for a tour. Now, I know the comments are gonna blow up, but before we even get started, remember, hey, Wiedas Marine, we've got different electronics and different boats, everybody's budget, everybody's price point, but today we're gonna highlight big boy rig. Check out this LX20. Here is we're going to have two ionic lithium 125 amp hour cranking batteries that are in parallel together to give us plenty of power to all these graphs that we're going to talk about in the middle. This backup trolling motor battery is accompanied by three primary 12-volt ionic lithiums that'll be the main power for this Ultrex Quest trolling motor. Somebody that's really hitting it hard, that's fishing a lot of current, whether it be Great Lakes fishermen, whether it be a current-based system, it's a long shot to kill those 12-volt ionic batteries. But in this case, we've got a quick disconnect here. They can quickly convert from these three 12 volts to that 36. So again, if you're wanting to take something to the next level with battery power, this is a system specifically we rigged for Jacob Wheeler years ago. You'll see a switch right here. So what this switch right here for is, this is a shut off for the power to back here. We've got two LV34 Garmin live scope transducers on the transom. Now it's kind of mainstream, so it's something we can offer on anybody's boat. Why do people do this? Why do you have two LV34s off the back of your boat? This is a good way to cover a lot of water quickly and be able to see off to the sides and actually have live images of what you're going for. I can't tell you if it's right or it's wrong or we need it or we don't, but if you want it, I got it and we can do it. So Wiedas Marine, we've been doing clean direct power to graph. So what does it mean when people say clean direct power? The basic concept is we have direct power from the battery compartment, from the batteries, straight to our graphs, okay? This has become more and more important with the advent of these high-powered forward-facing imaging transducers like the LV34 that draw a lot of power, and the whole thing that we're trying to do is to make sure that you're getting the clearest power to the graph, they're getting the peak voltage, and you typically are going to get better images, and the image quality is going to stay better throughout the day. Again, we've been doing this for some of the best names in the country for a long time, and we feel it's the best solution to give your graphs clean power. So the main nuts and bolts of this is, let's come on board and let's take a look at these graphs. Again, this customer here is very, very serious about their offshore fishing, very, very serious about their imagery. So what we're running here at the dash is we've got a BBT, both the BBT bracket and the BBT gimbals. The BBT gimbals solid up the graph mounts, they just help in the rough water. This customer here is going to run the two 8612 Garmins here. He has the ability to look individually off of each one of these for his LV34s that are mounted on the back, or he of course can dedicate one to one side, one to the other side, or you can have one with mapping, one with 2D, however you want to do it. Of course, those are all networked together. They all speak together. And then over here we have an Apex 13. Customer wanted to go with a different concept that we've done before for some of the guys with Ikons. The Humminbird Lake Master mapping system is probably in most lakes, not all lakes, but in most lakes, specifically in the southeast, you have basically an independent swing arm bracket. Although we have this looking very flush and as if it was a triple mount. Customer can take this and swing this in here and bring it closer in for trailering purposes, can turn it like this. It gives us a really good solution to have this on the console and make it look like a triple mount, but we have a lot more flexibility with it. So a lot of times this works really good on Phoenix boats. There's a flat spot to mount it, but it works really nice on this Ikon. So to tie everything back on, we got a really serious bow stand. In this case, we've got two 8616s. This is gonna give him the ultimate setup for forward-facing sonar. One unit dedicated to perspective mode, which is becoming a deadly tool in shallow water. And then the ability to have perspective mode combined with forward, you can really do some great stuff. We've got Van Foster's BBT mount. This is his hood mount, I think he calls it. I got a lot of weight up here, but look how solid this is, okay? I'm really wrenching on this, I'm pulling on this, but this is about as solid as you're gonna get for that much weight on the bow of the boat. He's still gonna run his Apex up here on the front. This is gonna give him mega down imaging, mega side imaging. On the live scopes, we got 0 offset mounts. These are made by fish-obsessed companies. We like using these. We've played around with different distances between them. We feel like this right here is kind of the appropriate spacing depending on trolling motor shaft length. But we've got our forward LV34, perspective LV34. Fish can run, but they can't hide anymore. This is the technology. This is what the Elite Series BBT pros are using to compete. Customers that want to be competitive at a regional level, they've got an open budget. This is what people are doing, and we're doing more and more rigs like this. All right, folks, so to recap our walkthrough on this beautiful LX20, I want to hit on a few things. Wiedas Marine, we're always hitting you up with new boat videos, and you know, that's what a lot of people want to see. But I want you all to understand, whether you have a brand new $100,000 plus Ikon, or you've got a paid-for rig that you've had for 20 years and you want to upgrade the electronics, we're going to give you the same dedication and the same level of service to bring in your older rig and upgrade it. And maybe you don't need everything here. You're not looking for $50,000 electronics, but maybe you're looking for $5,000 electronics, and you want to make sure it's done professionally, it's done right. We're going to give you that same energy and that same quality of rig on this boat as we are on a pre-owned boat that we own or a pre-owned boat that you're bringing to us, okay? Electronics, they're questionable. It's the topics. I'm sure the comments below are going to blow up with comments, and we appreciate all of them. Just understand, different strokes for different folks, and many people, they want this technology, and as long as they want it, Wiedas Marine, we're going to strive to provide the highest quality of service we can. Love to see you guys soon. If you're interested in a quote on the rig, reach out to us at parts@Wiedas Marine or service department at Wiedas Marine. Marty, Steve, and my team of riggers will be happy to talk to you about a custom rigging solution.